So first and foremost, I'd like to ask you to introduce yourself.
I am Vinita Raj, born in India and now developing globally in the friendship of Evelyn and her World Dignity University.
Okay. So now since you have used the word dignity, what do you understand by it?
To me, dignity is a matter of respect, self and others, both. Living with respect, living with grace and letting others also do the same.
Okay. Do you see any role of culture in the concept of human dignity?
I guess with the development of civilizations and different cultures that came into practice, their topographical settings, their geographical settings, their different cultural practices certainly did mend the concept of dignity. Like in India, if we say we associate dignity with girls, females, their behavior, their movements, their dressing. So, and the way of usage of abusive words, that is also counted in this category. So, I really feel it has different meanings with different nations according to their geographical settings maybe, but the language of dignity is same worldwide because it comes from conscious, and if your conscious says something is right, it is right. If something is wrong, it is wrong.
Okay, so what I can understand is sometimes cultural differences leads to conflict of human dignity as well.
Yes, sometimes intercultural, sometimes intracultural also. Since we both are from India, we well know that in India the intracultural disputes itself, they have shattered the picture of dignity. The name itself has been shattered badly, and I feel what is happening globally, what's happening in Syria, that is so painful. What's happening in Iraq, what happened, that is painful. So I feel that intercultural attacks also make the picture rather weird.
So what do you think, how should we counter such measures?
The only thing what I learned from Neera in this latest meeting with her is that creating awareness on dignity only is the only solution. When we talk about dignity, we let the people also be aware of what they are actually missing by not leading a dignified life. I think is the best solution. When people know that, okay, this is the baseline, okay, I'm not even up to this mark. At least I have to be at this mark. When this awareness of a certain standard and mark comes, I guess the problem gets solved.
So what I think is, should government and educational institutions play a part in shaping human dignity?
These two only play a part, and I must appreciate the part of World Dignity University, because I think they are the third pillar, coming up as a third pillar, doing something very great in this field. But the politicians figuring out the political scenario and the policies within their country, the global leaders framing the policy like through UNO and other such global bodies framing the policy for the world, and 100% credulously the educational institutions, because they have the masses with them where just one speech can address and can spread the message to thousands and lakhs of people, and they actually are having hold over the youth, which still has the scope of getting reshaped. So at least we can shape them in a dignified way. That's what I think.
So how do you propose basically to teach the youth to enjoy or respect human dignity rather than respect the materialistic aspect of life?
Lately I gathered from one of my friends that he shared that dignity even gets passed on, and even I had raised the point in the latest conference, that it comes with your upbringing, it comes from your parents. So what I feel, if you say that how do I feel that they can still enjoy and can still follow the lines, is this is ultimately the responsibility of a responsible parents, I must say. They must pass on, they must bring this to their upbringing. The message gets passed on with generations, and that's how automatically it will be inculcated. We can never inject dignity. We can try spreading the message and try making people realize, but ultimately I feel major part can easily be sorted if the parents play a major role.
Okay, so I should say there is lack of conscious development.
Yes, it's a lack of conscious development, and not only at the part of parents but even at the part of teachers also. We do not have good mentors. There is a great difference between teacher who is being paid and then doing a certain course of action teaching academics, but there is a mentor, as I shared in my discussions, latest discussions, is that I had a spiritual guru in my life who gave a very beautiful direction to my life. So one such mentor, not necessarily be a spiritual mentor, but anyone who does the mentor-mentee kind of relationship, that is where we see an idealistic figure giving us, passing on a good message to us, and we soak that message. So once we soak that message, that goes, our soul gets imbibed in that, and we are able to do something good. So this is lack of.
We should work on conscious development.
Yes, and a very age-old Indian technique of meditation certainly helps. Meditation, it's a universal skill, and sitting peacefully to be able to focus, concentrate, sometimes self-realization plays a better role, and that comes with such skills, I feel so.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.